this entire quarantine, I am so lucky. Social media can actually be used for good, you guys, because I got to meet somebody from California who is my actual cousin. Please help me welcome my cousin, Maureen.
Hello. Ooh, thank you.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you for having me. This will be fun. This will be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. So thank you for having me on. And
live
from the West Coast, it's Saturday
night. Yeah. This is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Yeah, so check your live feed. Make sure that you're on your page.
I know, I'm trying.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It takes a second. Oh, Peter's there. My brother's there. Your husband's there.
I know. He sent me a message. Okay.
Yay. What's up, guys? This is going to be great. I'm totally sharing this.
So now I share, right?
Yep.
Share to.
Hi, Mom. Yes, my mother says, hi, my darling daughter and California cousin. That's amazing. I love it.
This is cool. Awesome.
So the reason why this is so cool, you guys, if you're like wondering why it's such a big deal, because Maureen and I have been talking for a long time. How long have we been talking on Facebook? Like commenting?
Years. I mean, several years.
And guess what, guys? She's got I take care of the East Coast hair. She takes care of the West Coast hair. And look at how we just both look.
Yep.
And we did not plan this. No. She's got face buns. I've got my little excuses for pigtails.
Look at this.
What is that? I love it. We both have our bangs pinned up.
No, but look.
I see that.
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
So I went to the liquor store before, just in case we were going to have a little,
Well, it's a 2-drink minimum.
Oh, right. So the kid at the liquor store, I had, my mask on, and I see him, he knows me, and he goes, Maureen, when did you do your hair? And I went, oh, you mean put it up like this? And he goes, no, the color. When did you do it? And I just laughed, but he couldn't see. And he goes, it looks so shiny. I said, that's my
gray. That's hilarious.
I appreciate the compliment.
That's
funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So we have a couple people saying hi. So we have Kathleen Steck. Is that your friend? That's your friend.
BFF.
I know. Hey, Frank Simon. Again, I don't know why I'm not getting to see my comments over to the right. So I'm just going to have to look at my phone. I apologize. So we have my brother Peter's on. He says, hello, my mother, Shari Freed. What's up, Shari? Frank Simon's watching. Kathleen Steck, Andrea Webb, Daria, what's up? Danny Dipple, love it. Mary Jean Tedesco. My mom said it's not gray, it's silver.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that nice of her?
I wish it was gold.
I wish we could sell it.
Exactly.
Right? What did you get to drink for tonight?
Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, don't even worry. You don't have to worry about it. I'm so excited because this is like the one thing that's very cool about, Facebook and everything like that is that we get to actually see people and that we've never. What is that? I just had that with dinner with my kids.
Great for breakfast too.
It is delicious for breakfast.
You get your berries. You get your berry drink in the morning.
Your berry drink. It's delicious. I cannot believe that because that's what I had. But you know what I got today?
What'd you get?
Also, I got Julia James. It's a California red because I wanted to do that in honor of you.
Oh, cool.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell everybody else a little bit about yourself. Like, for instance, what's the name of your salon?
What was that?
Tell everybody the name of your salon.
Oh, Rita Raven Hair Lounge.
Rita Raven Hair Lounge. And how come?
Because you know why, but
I know. Tell them.
I know. So let's explain how we're related.
Okay.
So
good idea.
Your grandparents were my aunt and uncle.
Yes.
And my godparents.
Right.
And their sister was Aunt Rita.
Right.
I got all screwed up. So
my grandfather's
your sister, my dad's sister. Yes. So Aunt Rita passed in 2016. I had worked at this little shop for a hot second. And anyway, it was owned by another owner, and she reached out to me a couple years later, and she was going to close up, and she said, would you want to take over the salon and take it? And so I did, and
That's exciting.
And I just thought Raven sounded cool with Rita. I don't know.
I love it. I love it.
I woke up one day and that was the name in my head. I kept coming up with other names and writing them down. I'm like, no, I go back to that. I don't know. It's like when you name your kid, you know, you just know.
Yeah. You look at the kid and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. So do people think your name is Rita?
Yes, they do. Sometimes someone walk in the door. I don't get a lot of walk-in traffic, really. It's mostly, you know, my clients and my other girls' clients. But yeah, they walk in. Hi, is Rita here? I just smile. I crack up. I'm like, yeah, she's always here. Rita's always in the spot.
That's awesome. That's also like the indication that it's maybe like a salesperson, and you're like, no, she's not here right now. Like,
yep.
Have you ever done that?
No.
But now you know. That's like when people come in and they don't know my name and they're like, is the owner there? And I'm like, no, she's not here right now.
Yeah.
Well, do you know when she'll be in? I'm like, well,
she's
I don't know.
She won't be home till like next month.
Exactly. And people always laugh. Oh, cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Just getting started.
I love that. I see the similarity and the resemblance already. So David Rodriguez is here. My brother said, can you explain again, he missed it, how we're related?
Okay. My dad, Aunt Rita, and your grandpa Donald were brothers and sisters.
That's right.
So your grandfather was my uncle, and Don and Peggy were my godparents as well.
Isn't that wild?
And I think I only saw them, I don't know, a handful of times in my life.
I believe that. I mean,
they came out here a couple times when I was little.
Right.
I know they came out for my baptism. But I mean, I was so young. And then we went back east when I was 6. We took a bus across the country, a Greyhound bus, to go visit. Yes.
Really? I took a Greyhound bus from Florida to back home. That's not the same distance at all. But I feel for you.
Stop. It was kind of an adventure. It was kind of fun. I mean, I was a little kid. I didn't know bus stops were sketchy, scary.
Yeah, sketchy.
Yeah. But you know what? I was like this little weird, skinny social weirdo. And I would like walk up and I'd sit down next to somebody. Hi, I'm Maureen. What are you doing? This one guy taught me how to draw body figures, like
wow,
anatomy. This old artist guy. Some other guy I start chatting with. I mean, if this happened nowadays, oh my God, no, you wouldn't let a kid wander on a bus. Fell asleep with my head on his shoulder. Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, so I don't know if I met you then. I was 6 years old. You would have been, no?
Well, no. I would be 4 because I think there's 2 years between us, or 1 year.
I just turned 50. Yay.
Happy birthday. She's February 20th.
28th.
Right? 28th. Oh, okay, 28th. And I'm February 13th. So we're 15 days and, well, let's just say I'm 48. I just turned, wait, am I 48? Yeah. I don't even know.
I say we cheers to that.
Yeah, I think we cheers to that too.
So I want to ask your mom something since she's watching.
Okay, yes. And let me just say, hi, Ruth. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Maureen. Another Maureen. No. Hi, Deborah. Okay, so my mom said Donald and Eddie were brothers and Rita was a sister. Yeah. And that you are Joe's sister. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So Donna, I'm going to ask your mom a question.
Go for it.
So when we went back there when I was 6 and you would have been 4, Betty Ann had a family reunion pool party. I'll never forget this because I was in a home sewn bathing suit that didn't fit right. I'll never forget that. It was, and the pool was freezing cold because it was the beginning of June. So it hadn't like heated up, but little kids don't care. We went in the pool. All the parents were doing the family reunion and we swam in the pool. So I don't know if your mom remembers that. If you were there, you would have been little.
Okay. I don't think we were there because it would have been in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah. Where was Betty Ann? I know we went to Rhode Island to someone's house. We visited a lot of people and I don't remember who lived
I don't think so. But my mother.
All right. Well, then we've officially never met in
We've
person.
never met, and this is it. Like we've officially just met.
Okay, let's just tell everybody how much we have in common.
That's the craziest thing. So Shari, who's a teacher, said you're 1 year, 11 months, and 15 days apart.
Perfect. Cheers to that too.
Cheers to that too. Jesse, what's up? Jess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's awesome. I don't know.
Okay, so
talk about
just weird things that we realize we have in common. Okay, I own a salon. You own a salon, obviously. What street is your salon on?
My street is Broad Street. What's yours?
Broadway. What? Oh,
tattoos. We both have
butterfly. Both of them.
What arm is that? What arm?
Right.
Mine's left.
Cool. That was kind of a cool. And there was something else that was like, whoa. Can you remember what it was? We'll think of it. Yeah.
Well, we both. Yeah. What was it?
Both have 2 daughters.
We both have 2 daughters. That's right.
February birthday, obviously.
February birthdays. How old are your daughters?
20 and 17.
Okay, so mine are 23 and 20.
3 years
23
apart.
and 21.
2 years apart doesn't count.
Yeah. It doesn't count.
No, we both are into psychic mediums, which
totally into psychic mediums. I had a reading last night. It was actually really cool.
And I was watching that.
I didn't even get to see her.
Oh, she was.
I was on so long with
Yeah, but you had your own, so that's cool.
Both on the same night.
Oh.
Cheers. I'm telling you, that is exactly what I had with dinner tonight.
That is so funny.
I'm trying to think. Well, first of all, we didn't plan our outfits. And we both are in black. I mean, we're hairdressers.
Right. And you know what? I actually have pants with a button on today.
You do?
Yeah, it feels so weird.
I definitely don't. I'm still wearing a sweatband. We both wear glasses, Shari said. That's true. It was at Betty Ann's house in Cambridge, Mass, and we were not there.
Oh, there you go. I remember that.
No, Mom, she's not talking about a later reunion. She said, yes, and Vinny and I missed the whole reunion because we got lost on the way, but that was a different reunion. She's talking about when she was little. She was
1976.
Yeah, no, definitely not. 76, we were like, I was 4, and she was pregnant with my brother.
Oh, okay.
If the reunion was in June, she had my brother in, no, what am I saying? I was born in 72, and he was born in 74. I am not good with math. Cheers to that. Show me your pillow. I love your pillow.
My pillow? Oh.
It's amazing. It's called the Babe Cave. I love that.
Coming to you from the Babe Cave.
She's the Babe Cave. I love that. Everybody wants to know, are you also a comedian?
No.
She's not a comedian, but Shari.
I don't know. Ask my listeners. Am I a comedian? See what they say.
Yeah. So we'll find out if anybody here that actually knows Maureen. Now you go by the nickname Mo? Mo. M-O-E?
Yeah. They'll probably say, oh, she's hilarious, but it's not because I'm trying to be. It's because I'm being. Oh, thank you. Not as funny as you.
Well, how about also, you know what else we have in common? And I was going to take a picture of it, and I just forgot. Yesterday when we were talking, Maureen and I were talking because she saw me go live, and she was like, you know what? We need to talk. We have to collaborate. We have to do something together. And I called her, and we were FaceTiming, which I love that you were like, let's FaceTime. Because so many people are just all about texting. And I was like,
I hate that.
I would love to talk to you like face to face. And you were in the car, and you go, shit, there's a cobweb in my car. Today I went out into my car for the first time in like a week and a half, and there was a cobweb across my mirror to like leave. And I was like, there's a cobweb on my car.
That is so funny. Yeah, it's still there. I never pulled it out. I just was like,
I'm not touching it.
Pulled it off my face and kept driving.
Exactly. That is so funny. And we both are growing out our roots in solidarity.
Yes.
How's everything over on the West Coast? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it's like? Because we only know what it's like over here with what's going on.
It's just, it just kind of confusing and it's people are getting they're ramped up. People want to get back to life. I mean, that's I'm sure everywhere, So it's tough. I mean, as far as the industry, I mean, I think people are getting ready to get their hair done, and it's
I know.
I'm I don't know, sticking it out.
Sticking it out. I went to the salon today. I know because I talked to Maureen. I gave her a tour, but one of my clients saw me on the live stream because I was trying to give away magazines, and nobody wants magazines. And
I saw that.
I mean, they were brand new. Some Bon Appetits and some, whatever. I don't read. I don't even look at magazines. I have no time for it in the salon, and unfortunately, they all got chucked because, as far as the new laws are concerned, they're like a vehicle for germs. So I went there to, throw out the dead plants, water the live ones, make sure the fish was alive, and just, check it out, right?
Yeah.
And my client saw me because of the way the lighting is. She's like, "You did your roots?" And I'm like, "No, I swear to God, I did my roots." I'm like, "I promise you, I said in solidarity I wouldn't cut it or color it." And but I actually sold today some product. A client of mine who I love just asked, could I sell her some shampoo and conditioner? And I left it outside, like a curbside pickup. She came and picked it up. Guess what? I got choked up. She came to the door.
I would have too.
And I looked at her and she waved and then she walked away. And I was trying to I was like, hey. It was like a dream state. And I was like, come back.
You're like,
I started getting all choked up.
Totally. I know. I call people. So what I'm trying to do, just for sanity and I don't know, just because, we haven't seen our clients in 2 months. I've been over the past several weeks making phone calls, trying to FaceTime. Some people don't want to FaceTime, which I totally understand.
Especially now with the roots.
Yeah. I kind of wish they would because it's like, check me out, man. But they're kind of liking the phone calls, I think. I'm just like, hey, are you healthy? Do you need anything? Just kind of keeping that, we miss them. I mean, right? You miss your clients.
I do.
And I hope they all know that, I think they do. My clients
do.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to them.
Cheers to them. Here's to our clients. How about that?
Yeah, to our clients. L'chaim to the clients. I feel like we're on the Brady Bunch. We're trying really hard
Seriously?
to clink it.
Where's Peter? Where's Jan? You know what the other thing?
Peter's here.
Oh yes, Peter is here.
But really quick, somebody had a question for you. One of my friends said, does she have a cute dog like Yogi? And then Ed, who I love, who's like your man. Let's introduce Ed, your husband. He's I love that he's right there for you.
He's out there in the living room.
In Studio B, we can bring him in. I mean,
I told him I might because you got to see his hair. Oh, okay. So I'm in solidarity with clients. Big Daddy over there's in solidarity with me.
I love it. Did he fix the dryer today?
Huh?
Did he get the dryer?
Yeah, he cleaned out the whole. He replaced the whole vent exhaust hose thing. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is
here's to him.
Yeah, here's to him. We were talking before. She's in her garage. She goes, "Oh, and Ed's over there. He's got surfboards up on her roof of her." It was the coolest thing. And I'm like, "Look at the surfboards." I'm so not a Californian, obviously. She goes, "Yeah, Ed's over there. He's fixing the dryer." And all you see is this. Ready? You see this.
He was behind the dryer, smashed up against the wall in a pile of shit.
And he's still so nice. And you're like, "Hey, honey." And I'm thinking, "Oh, she's bothering him all." And then he's like, I'm like, "That's so nice."
Well, you know what? We get along, and this quarantine hasn't us yet, so we're good.
That's amazing. How long? Wait, cheers to that.
Oh, cheers to that.
How long have you been married?
This year, October will be 19 years.
Wow. October what?
12th.
My mother and Vinny are the 10th.
Oh, there you go. So you know what I was thinking about? Something else, we miss our clients and stuff. The other thing that really, this quarantine thing that I'm really bummed about, I'm missing Alanis Morissette concert.
Ooh.
At the Hollywood Bowl. I know. I mean.
When was it supposed to be?
June 9th.
Oh, and
I
they
know.
yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, people are, sick.
No, I
and
know, I know.
But it's like, oh my gosh, she was gonna play her like 25 Jagged Little Pill reunion. I don't know. Really.
Wow.
Anyway.
We have so many people watching. And my
Do
mother
you
wants
really?
to know, do you still have to stay home? And wait, let me give you 2 questions at once. So, well, your husband, again, he's very good.
I'm
Sharon,
gonna pull his ass in here. Oop, I'm sorry.
you can curse.
Oh,
Yeah. This isn't story time for the
now
kids.
I can breathe.
You can breathe. We both curse like truck drivers, which I also
know.
love about you. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
The question is about the beaches, and the question is, Ed said to clarify, he was not part of that concert. Ed, to clarify, if you keep answering, you're gonna be coming into the room.
Yeah.
You should at least sit back there
Yeah.
like Ed
Make
McMahon and sit in the back and
Seriously,
just
be my
that
little
would be
clapper.
hilarious.
Quack, 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 quack.
That would be hilarious. I would
That is
love
so funny. He wants it to be known that he was not going to Alanis
I
Morissette.
know. He did say that.
He should be ashamed of himself.
Why? Tell me why.
Because I don't know. He should be happy that I was gonna go, and not make him go.
Well, I mean, I think he was okay with it.
Yeah. Oh no, he was very okay with it.
That is hilarious.
So,
go ahead.
Oh, I'm just trying to look. I can't really see how many people are on my phone.
Well, go ahead and look. Don't feel funny. This is like chill. We are chill. I wish to why it's not.
I hear footsteps. He's coming.
And there's fireworks out there.
Get in here.
I just wasn't happy. I wasn't gonna go.
Get in here.
No, I'm good.
Get in here. Give me some time. I'll work on him.
All right. Well, at least we heard her voice.
Yeah, he's alive.
Me, I just I have, well, this is not my boyfriend. This is Jim Brewer, but on a pillow. That's the only guy I have here besides Yogi.
So what did Ed say about, do we have a little dog? Did he say Moxie?
He said that's your favorite is Moxie. Is it not your favorite? Is he being a buster? He said you have 2 dogs, but your favorite is Moxie.
Ed and Moxie, hey, everybody out there, Ed and Moxie have an Instagram page. It's called Ed and Moxie. Follow Ed and Moxie's Instagram page. It's very funny. The captions are very funny.
I'm going to look at it right now.
And
wait, Ed and Moxie, that's it?
Emma, yeah. So now Ed and Moxie's Instagram is going to get a bunch more followers.
That is hilarious.
Okay, I got to tell you the backstory on that.
Oh,
do you see it?
Yes. Can I just say?
He's in love with her.
Let me find a picture of where he's in love with her, though. Wait, is it a sheep? Oh, it's a ram.
That's what I call her, a little fat sheep. She looks like a little fat. And then he gets mad and said, "Don't fat shame my dog."
I wouldn't fat shame your dog, but I would totally stealer shame your dog. What is that about? Moxie is a Steelers fan? Did you get that on sale or something? Is there a reason that this dog is wearing?
Here's to that, Donna.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wouldn't she be your favorite dog if you were me?
Are you?
Yeah. Ask me where I sleep.
I'd be attaching an Easy Pass to that dog and sending it for a walk. Where do you sleep?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dogs.
I know.
They're great.
Oh wow. Look at that. That's
what do you suggest when people say, "What do I do about my roots?"
Ready?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah.
Spray? Should I do it?
You could do it without looking?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I have
maybe you have like a magazine you can cover your skin with?
Ah, go for it.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
I can do a widow's peak. I should paint a widow's peak on just for
do it. Get it. She's hilarious. You're my spirit animal.
Oh shit.
What'd you do? Oh, now it's Wednesday.
Crap.
Now wait, just go like this. I was gonna say go like this.
Oh, duh.
Wow. But you know what? That stuff's amazing. We use that in the
Yeah.
salon or something like it, but we recommend that to clients. I love that you just
Well,
licked it. Totally. That's totally with salon board, state board standards. Just tell your client,
yeah.
lick it.
Well, yeah.
You
Don't
know what
touch your
that's
face. I
great?
just lick my finger.
Exactly. You know what that's great for? I'm sure you know, but like for just to tell clients, like for me, I have thin, like my hair is really fine. So because it's dark, that's why I always kept it blonde. So you could see like all the hair that's like in front of my ear is like
Uh-huh.
not a lot. It's fine. So when you do your hair like for updos and stuff, or if you slick it back, that stuff is great to fill the gaps in.
Oh,
So if you
good
have
tip.
somebody that wants, it's a good tip, right? I have a woman
Yeah.
that's a professional ballroom dancer. She normally watches. Her name's Susan. She's awesome. My mom says you look like your mom, and
Aw.
yeah. But just a little hairdressing tip. I literally have. She's a ballroom dancer. She wears her hair like very sleek, and she's self-conscious about the fact that it looks like that.
Uh-huh.
So we take a tissue, and make like a little hairline, hold it, squirt, 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 and then hold it and then like feather it in. It looks great. So it's
Very
not
cool.
for just gray.
Yeah.
Make a hairline like
Cool.
you made that widow's peak.
God. Oh well. But look back here.
I know. It's like you're a geode.
Whatever. Who cares?
Who
Who
cares?
cares?
Who cares? Who's seeing us anyway? Cheers.
I know.
Cheers to who cares.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, okay, so what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about, do you have any good salon stories? Okay, I was thinking of this. like any time in your career where you just had the worst like experience.
All right. It might
And
not
I
be
don't mean to be in a
exactly
negative way, but just that like brought you like,
crazy
oh
experience.
man.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one, and then I want you to go, and then I could say, like, I'll try to keep it brief. One was the first time I ever saw like actual lice.
Oh, me too. That was one of my
Oh my
stories.
God. Right? And it's crazy because I saw fleas in somebody's hair. They were little, but like the lice part was, it was during the day. And I used to have my salon open when I first opened it. Actually, this week is my 19-year anniversary. This week.
Wait, cheers to that.
Here's to that, lady. How long you open in your space?
How long? I've been there 2 years. So I'm celebrating my 2-year anniversary closed.
Cheers. That's why I didn't pour a heavy drink, because I just had a feeling we did say there was a 2-drink minimum. So, I mean.
You didn't say maximum, so thank God.
No, we did not say maximum. So cheers. L'chaim. But yeah, so I was open from like 10 to 2, and then 4 to 8 or 4 to 9. So I would drop the kids off to school, take a shower, go to work, start working, and then I'd get them from school at 3. So I'd book my last person at 2, knowing I'd probably be done by 2:45, and I lived really close to where the salon was close enough to where the school was. I could cut it that close. It was a Friday. It was a client of mine had a wedding to go to, and her 2 daughters, twins, were in the wedding. And the wedding was somewhere like maybe like 2 hours away, Long Island or something. So they didn't want to have to like try to get the hair done out there because they didn't know anybody. So they're like, let's do the hair, have the kids get their hair done early, cut, blowout, curls, whatever, multi-purpose it. And as I'm cutting the first twin's hair, I was like,
Her scalp moved.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like once you start the service, you're not allowed to stop. I don't know in California, but in Jersey, that's part of the state board. Like if you don't do an assessment and find it and then turn the client away, once you start the service, you're committed to the service. So I had to treat this child. So I had to say to the mother, you got to keep the kids here with me. I can't leave you guys. You have to go to the drugstore down the street and go get lice kits, and I'll help you. And meanwhile, I'm like watching the clock, starting to sweat because I have to go get my kids from school, and I'm packaging everything up. Well, it wound up that she said to me, she went home and had to fumigate the house because after further inspection, it was as much in her husband's beard.
Ooh,
Everywhere in the house.
my beards aren't good.
Wow. What's your horror story?
Well, I have a life story too, but I mean, those might as well be the same story.
Really?
Part of the girls. Yeah. Well, I was new. Like both my stories are when I first was like starting out. So because I was newer on the floor, I got most of the call-ins and walk-ins because all the other I was me and like 2 or 3 other newer girls. Right. So the busier stylists were already busy. So anyway, this girl calls in and she says, "Hey, my cousin's here from," and she was from out of the country, and it doesn't matter what country. I just know she had flown in that week from somewhere.
Right.
Can she come in? And so anyway, they booked her with me, and this girl was, I don't know what origin she was, and that's not the point, but this is what freaked me out. So I shampoo her, go to section her down the middle, and I went, oh, I mean, her whole scalp, like, I thought I was like, yeah.
It was like doing a mambo, right?
What?
It's like they're doing a conga line in there.
Yeah. Oh, totally. No, it was just like the boogie woogie just moving, and I went, oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do? And so I go, hold on just a second. She was really sweet. She was like 14, 15. So I went and got the salon owner, the older gentleman, super cool. Shout out to Tony Rousa. And
shout out, cheers, and a cousin social. Frank said cousins coast to coast social. Cheers.
Cheers. So I talked to Tony, my boss, and I said, what do I do? And he said, just quietly take her outside and just talk to her outside and just, because they can leave. Like, we don't have to finish the service.
Okay.
So I said, excuse me, I need to talk to you for a minute. And she said, okay, what's wrong? And it was hard to understand her. There was a language barrier,
Right.
And I said, you have lice, I think. But because I had never seen it, I didn't know if it was, I don't know, are bugs different in different country? You know what I mean? Mosquitoes are different. I was just like, okay, I is this a different thing? I didn't know what to tell her. And we were right by a CVS, and I said, you need to go get, I felt so bad. She was this like teenage kid with her sister, aunt, or someone waiting with her. And I just was like, I am so sorry. And yeah.
Oh.
And then I never saw it again until my daughter was 14.
Your daughter had it?
When she was 14. How did we go all through childhood when all the kids in the neighborhood had it, the daycares had it, we never got it. And my daughter, oldest daughter, 14 years old, got it from sharing beanies, I think, with all her, who knows?
That's crazy. No, the first time I ever saw anything that made me freak out was it was 1994. I remember because it was when, your godfather, my grandfather, passed away in 1993. Yogi, really? Go around the window.
Should I invite Moxie in?
He's like,
little fat Moxie.
He's scratching at the door. Wait, hold on.
She might be under the bed.
All right. So, and then I was taking care of my grandmother, and then she passed away in 94. And I needed to go back into the salon because I left the salon. I was taking care of her. So I did a couple people out of the house just to survive when she was alive, which I know is not legal. But I was young and whatever. I needed to take care of my grandmother. It was priority. So I go to this salon, and the same thing. They gave me all like the new people, and they gave me a lot of the kids because I had a lot of patience with them. Mm-hmm. So I was doing this little girl for her communion, and her mother was like frazzled because she was doing the communion party. So she literally dropped the kid off. Like, what are you, 8 years old when you're making your communion? 8, 9 years old. Dropped the kid off and was like,
went down the street to the bar.
Go in the salon, and she's like, I gotta go get the hall decorated.
Oh my gosh.
So the kid is in my chair, and all I know is I was gonna do her hair in like Velcro rollers. Give her like this cute little like updo. And the same thing, I went to section her, and it was like one of those things where you're like, you blink a couple times because you're like, did I just see that?
Yeah.
And I was like, tried to be really discreet. And I said to my boss at the time, I'm like, hey, Kathy, what? I tried to like say it with a smile. She's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, come over here. Am I parting this hair the right way for this up, like, for this set? Like, of course I wanted to like be chill. And
Right.
she flipped out. She was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, those are bugs. And I was like, "Cat," like, and I love her.
Oh,
I still am friendly with her. We're friends on Facebook. Her husband's awesome. Like he owned the salon with her. But I was just like this is like not the kid's fault. And it
right.
wound up the kid slept with the family dog, and the dog was infested with fleas. So it was fleas. It wasn't even lice. But I'm telling you, I itched for
Ugh.
days after that.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Still
Oh.
itching.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Wait, let's see. My brother, I think, has a question. No, he just has a comment. He said, I guess there are risks in every industry, but lice is bad. Yes, lice is not fun. I will say that. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So my brother also asked, what made you move to California? Have you always lived in California? Is that
Yeah,
where you
I
were
was
born?
born and raised. So my dad moved out here after he got out of the Navy. So in his early 20s, I think.
Okay.
And he settled in Long Beach or LA. Well, went to mechanic school. And then he met my mom, years later in Long Beach. And then they got married, settled here in Costa Mesa. And yeah,
Huh?
my hometown.
Hometown, Costa Mesa.
Hometown.
Hometown. All right, what else? Let's see another good story. Bridezilla's. Do you do bridal hair?
Oh, the brides are wonderful. It's the mothers of the bride that can be gnarly. I had one years ago. I haven't done her hair in a long time, but I had to kick the mom out of the kitchen of her own house.
Why? What happened?
I had done a trial run on my client. It was a friend. It was an old coworker. And so the mom kept coming in and she's like, no. And honestly, this was back in early mid 90s. So
Okay.
it was like a bun. It was literally like a nice big, just a rad standard big old tight bun, right?
Right.
Donut bun. Oh, I had already done the practice with my client. The whole thing should be easy. Oh my gosh. I finally told her, I don't want to say her name. I said, you need to tell your mom not to come back in the kitchen. I'm about to. So it was the mother of the Bridezilla. Motherzilla.
Yeah. Motherzilla.
It was
Come on,
Motherzilla.
so Moxie's not your favorite. Who's your favorite dog?
Oh, they're all my favorite. It's just the joke in the house. Just
All right. Because Yogi is like, when I tell you, he's attached at the hip. It's crazy. Cries all the time.
Oh, yeah. Moxie cries at the door when Ed pulls up in the driveway. She's so excited. She like cries with joy. Like, it's like.
Let's see who else. Oh, wait. I have a client that says, what is the worst head of hair you cut? I'm still thinking about the lady with the crusty stuff. Wait,
The
Kara,
worst head of hair?
I'm going to throw up. Are you talking about the behind the ear stuff?
Oh. Beauty school. I had a guy, and he was an older gentleman, not old, but probably in his late 60s, early 70s. And I went to pull his ear back to trim around the ear, and it was green mildew. It was mildew.
Oh,
God, we're scaring everybody. See what we deal with, people?
Your friend. Stanley is your favorite.
Okay.
And
who's reporting on me?
You know who? You're Ed McMahon.
Hey, Ed, get a life or get your ass in here.
Kathleen Steck says, tell your story about the buzzers.
Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Cheers to Kathleen.
I thought you were grabbing for it. That's why I was like, gee.
Okay, this is a good one. It's happened to a lot of stylists. I know. Thank God it was my good friend, Vaughn. Love the story. And then I'll show you the photographic proof. Someone, unbeknownst to me in my salon, this was several years ago, had borrowed my clippers with the guards. Yep. Didn't tell me, of course, I'm not there. Oh, we can use Mo's shit. She's not here, blah, blah, blah. So didn't know. Broke the edge of the guard, but put the guard back on my clippers. I don't remember what number. Doesn't matter. Because it didn't end up staying on the clippers.
I was going to say.
So I go just, clipper went flying, a nice, perfect, bald square. I'll show you the picture. Hold on. And I just went, and Vaughn goes, what happened? And I went, oh fuck, oh no. And he goes, why is my head cold? Why is my head cold? Why can I feel air on my head? And my coworker walked by and she went, oh, that's bad. I'm like,
shut up, right? That's when you're like,
yeah. Thank God it was like a really good friend, like a brother friend, like, oh, bro, sorry. It wasn't like, yeah. He goes, Mo, what happened? What happened? I'm like, oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. And it was bad. I'll find the picture. It's actually,
did you have to like do a high?
it's his contact photo on my phone.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I think one of the worst things like that's ever happened is, well, one time a woman, we were talking and she always wore bangs. And I went to trim around her face. Now, if you're around someone's face and somebody takes your hair and they start to like comb it, like you're gonna do a fringe,
Yeah.
you'd be like, no, we're not doing that anymore. They didn't do that until after I was like this, like twist it, and they're like, "Did you just cut my bangs?" I'm like, "Yeah, why? We're growing them out, don't you remember?" I'm like,
Oh.
well,
well, we're starting over now.
You are growing them out from now.
Okay, you ready?
Damn, I'm sorry.
Wait,
hold it to the camera now. Tilt it a little bit to the. Wait, come down a little bit more. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like alopecia.
That was done by me after 20, how many years of, didn't check the guard. Guard went flying across the room.
Oh my God. Hey, stuff happens. What'd you do? Give him a nice fade?
Yeah, so this is even better. This is funny. So yeah, I faded it up and just kind of blended it. And he was across the street from he was on my street at the neighbor's house, and my other neighbor across the street called me and she goes, why did you cut Vaughn's hair so short? And I said, I had to. She goes, oh my gosh, he didn't even look like him from across the street. I said, I know, trust me. Yeah.
Did it look good or bad? Well, I know what you did looked good, but he's better with a little bit more hair.
A little bit. He still wears it pretty darn short, but not to the scalp in a square.
Oh my gosh. Frank said that's why he has a hard time going to get his hair cut. Joliachi, what's up? That's so funny. I'm trying to think. I mean, I can tell you one time I have she actually since moved to Arizona. I miss her so much. And her name is Kenda. And we were using like a new lightener, and I didn't know she had something in her hair. Oh. I don't even know what it was. And I put it in foils, and all of a sudden I went to check it and it was hot.
That happened to my girlfriend who is done hair longer than me. The client had used love Bumble and Bumble, but she'd used Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo.
Ooh.
Who would think there'd be a reaction to a dry shampoo? Usually her hair melted. It was hot and smoking, and she was like, oh my God, I've been doing hair 25 years. Like, what? This has never happened. And it was a reaction.
It's insane. I've seen that. I've felt it. It's insane. Like people, I mean, I remember in beauty school, like learning the lesson about how bad sun-in is for the hair because,
the metals.
Yeah. And it was back when people got perms, really. Like, I don't do perms. I don't know if you do them, but like
a what?
A perm.
A what?
Exactly. I love you. Drink to that. My God. We can open up a salon on the West Coast and the East Coast, and like that'd be great. I have ADD. I'll fly over to you. You fly over to me.
Totally. Oh my gosh.
Together.
Fun.
Oh my God. It's so weird because I know that we are related through the way that we are related, but it's weird if you look. I think we have similar bone structure.
We do.
I have a wider face because my grandmother on my dad's side had a wider face, but it's really kind of wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a tiny upper lip.
What? I don't even have one.
I don't. Yeah. I put a little liner on today.
I didn't even try. I gave up.
I didn't know if you were going to get all dolled up because, I was like, I didn't know what you were doing. But you are dialed up, but I didn't know what your level of dialed up is. Your eyebrows look amazing, by the way.
Because I powdered
I
over the
know,
gray.
but so did I. But like, is that a powder or a pencil?
It's a little angle brush and a 2Faced little powder complex.
Yes, I can tell. It's really
But
soft.
Thank you. Let me tell you. So I showered today, put some makeup on. First time, I'm not kidding. Actually, no. The first weekend, so the weekend of March 20 something, the weekend after the close down, Ed and I had an appointment with an attorney, so I had to put a little bit of makeup on, but since then, nothing, right? I feel like I have a mask on. This is the normal that I would put on. It feels weird. I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
Well, you look great. You look flawless.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to flawless. I mean, like, seriously. Let me see if there's any other. Wait, I'm really like bummed because I've had an issue twice today with not getting my comments here because I feel like I don't want to keep looking down, you guys. I'm so sorry, but it's not.
Oh, client, whenever you go back, I want to be the first. I volunteer to be the first client.
I know. That is, let me tell you, that's so sweet. I have
know.
a lot of people saying that. And
Yeah.
it's like, how do you choose? I'm going to have to pull people's names out of the hat.
I know.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to the rebooking. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. It's like, it's a little bit frightening.
I think you and I talked about, I've got, don't worry, everybody, you're going to get your hair done. But
yes,
I've got
everybody.
people that I really like bumped, you know what I mean? That are, yeah. And I had a client today. She did her own roots. She actually posted on my Facebook with Madison Reed. I'm okay with that. I don't care. It's better than buying shit at CVS.
Yeah.
She said it worked really well. She goes, I didn't enjoy doing it myself. I miss you. I'll be back, but it looks great. And I know, and so I don't want to, you know what? They're going to do something. I'd rather that than try to pick a color off a box that's not going to look like the box anyway. So anyway, she did that. But I think I'm going to try to do like families first, like multiple people that are in the same household that have been quarantined together, moms, daughters together, husbands, wives.
Yeah, you were mentioning that. That's brilliant, actually. That's very
because
smart.
Then you get the volume, and maybe just do like crank out all the multiples like in the first, couple days. And then because we're going to have to methodically space everybody out. So
I know. I love
but I hope they know we will get you in and we can't wait. And,
yeah, we can, of course.
Yeah. But I'm doing my hair first. I'm not going back to work with this business.
For me, honestly, I'll go back to work like this for no other reason except for I want people to know that I waited. Not for you. Like, I'm not saying you have to. Because like I said today, and I love my friend so much, but when I could feel her angst when she said, you did your roots? Because I said that I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
So I'll wait like a week or two.
And to be honest,
yeah,
this looks weird to me to not see roots. Like, I feel like, who is that? I got so used to seeing it. It's not a big deal. And it's not like, oh, we're martyrs. We're trying to get some big like award for doing it.
Right.
It's just, you know what? Who cares? If we can show, I've got a stockpile of color in my garage. I brought all my stuff home. I could be doing whatever I want to my hair. It's like,
nah. What's one of your favorite things to do in the salon?
Oh, color for sure.
What? Any specific kind?
All of it. I like the science of it and the art of it. I do. I like the okay. Like having to. I don't know. I dig that.
Me too.
And it is. It's like science and art combined.
That's why I love it.
Yeah. Weird, huh? Drink to that. My White Claw's empty. What do I do?
Get another. Ed!
Cabana boy!
Cabana boy. I love that. You have a cabana boy.
Well, what do I call him? He's my little peanut gallery chiming in on my comments.
Michael Palomaro says first call, first served. But here's really what my she said your friend Kathleen said that your favorite is hair extensions. Are you kidding? I'm guessing that there's a story.
No, I do. Let me go get my White Claw.
She's gonna get her White Claw.
My cabana
You know what? I'll let them know how I'm booking. So my take on this is I'm with like Frank. What Frank just wrote, I think it's what Frank just wrote. I know. So when we leave the salon, whatever night it is, we print the next day's schedule out. On my desk right now, it's as if time had stopped and stood still.
Yeah.
Yep. Literally are my printouts from the, what was supposed to happen on St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
The most luckiest day ever. And I will be calling those people first. So whoever was supposed to get done
on that Tuesday,
on the Tuesday that I left, I will be calling. And the only
they got the call the day before.
And the only reason why I'm not calling anyone yet is A, we don't know when we can go back, and B, and tell me if I'm wrong, we don't know what the rules are going to be as far as how many people are allowed in at a time. So I need to know how to space.
Yeah. And the worst thing to do is to move people and then have to move them again, whether it's sooner or later. You're like, it's gonna that causes that.
No. Yeah, I know. I agree.
I haven't even so I don't have a booking system. It's called a calendar book and at a glance.
I love that. I used to have paper and pencil. It was my favorite.
I used to die when people would have their phone. And it's great. I'm just not a techie. It's amazing. I'm actually figuring this thing out. Really?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
But someone's phone crashed. They're like, "Oh, I just lost my whole schedule. I lost my whole calendar. I can't find my calendar froze." It's like, nope. My little book goes with me wherever I go. Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge.
I just called you Rita. Maureen. I swear to God, that's so funny. I went, Rita.
That's a compliment.
I, for many, many years, had paper and pencil. And I would carry my little book, not even little, I had a pretty good sized book. Yep. Like the one that went across the day. Like I'd carry it home if there was a snowstorm, threat of a tornado, whatever the hell you want to call it. I would take the book home. I'd be able to call anybody I wanted to. It was great. And the same exact thing. I told you, we talked about it today. I used to teach for a hair care company, and I'll never forget, because I feel like the city mouse and the country mouse. I felt like the country mouse, like, in the salon in Jersey, even though it's pretty metropolitan, but I was teaching a class in the city, and I was so intimidated. It was like I had to go up, and I took the bus, and I go there, and I'm going up in an elevator to this salon. It opens up expansively. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. Right? Everyone was running around like a chicken with their head cut off. You know why? Because something happened and the system shut down. And they didn't know who was supposed to be in, who's next, anybody's phone numbers, because everything was on this computerized system. And that day I was like, I'll never computerize. And then
you computerized.
And the only good thing for me right now is I can do it from home, which is good. I mean, a book I could do from home too. And I can get in touch with people through like an email, a blast that just goes out. That's why I feel in that sense it's worth it. But other than that, you could do that.
Most of my clients, I would say 90% of my clients pre-book their next appointment.
Mine too.
Multiple people that have booked for the year, like every 4 weeks for the year. So it's one thing I did do during this, because nothing but time, right?
Yeah.
I figured out, thanks to Kathleen, I know you're watching, and her daughter Caitlin, because I was like, how do I create a group in my phone so all my clients are separate, like in a file?
How do you do this?
I didn't know this because I don't work for a company. I'm a hairdresser. You're
a salon owner.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, no, I do the same thing all the time. That's so funny. But to hear you, I'm going to say to you, girlfriend, you are a salon owner.
I am a salon owner. So you put their name in, your contact. I'm showing you. And then where it says company name.
Wait, in my contact?
Yeah. Put their name, first name, last name.
All right, wait, I'm going to look at you.
We'll find one that's a client.
Okay. All right. Okay, got one.
Okay. And then for company name, just put client or salon gossip. And for every client that's a client, put whatever you want to call it as their company name. And then when you type that company name into your search, all of them pop up. Watch. I know.
I'm not worthy.
Watch.
I'm not worthy.
Okay. So
How
I'm going to go.
genius.
Caitlin Kistler. Thank you, Caitlin. Another shout out.
Hey,
Okay.
man, thank you, Kistler.
Okay.
Amazing.
So here's my search, right? Whoops. I'm going to search client. And oh, that company. All the people at client company pop up alphabetically.
Here,
So you can call it
this. Ready? When it's bright, just tilt it back towards you.
Oh,
okay. Wow.
so you just whatever company name you want to put them under. You can put whatever. Call them friends
I
or
could
whatever.
I could do salon gossip, and then I could do comedy.
Yes. Wow. I know. I was sitting here going, how am I gonna like send out a mass text or what am I gonna do? Boom, boom. I'm still working on it. I'm still adding numbers. I know. PSA from the Coastal Cousins. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I love that. Does anybody have any questions for us?
Because we love questions.
We love questions.
Keep it fun.
We like being, yeah. I could even, I mean, we could actually get your girlfriend to come on. It does work a lot of times. Like my brother comes on sometimes.
Oh, wait, I have to explain the hair extensions.
Yeah, please do.
So I never did extensions. And I only have, well, Kathleen used to use like clip-in ones, you know, the Webs herself. She used to be a hairdresser also years ago. Then I have another client who would get extensions and she'd go to somebody else. I'm like, I don't do them. I don't want to learn them. It scares me.
Me too.
No, not my thing. They're just like a perm. What's a perm? You can tell me later.
Exactly.
So anyway, I learned how to do extensions. I learned this one technique, whatever. Well, then I started. And it's not that I don't like doing them. It's not something I was out of my comfort zone. I don't like being out of my comfort zone. It's not that I don't like doing them. Now I'm like, whatever. So then my other client was like, hey, could you learn tapes? And I'm like, ooh, something new. Like I got all whatever. And I learned how to, she's like, whatever, try it if it doesn't work. So now Kathleen has tapes. You're welcome, Kathleen. And it's not that I don't love doing them. It just.
Well, the maintenance.
Well, it caused me anxiety. It was like, oh my God, what if I break off her hair? Like until I got comfortable doing it. So it was the joke like, oh, you hate my hair. I know you hate my hair. I know you hate doing my hair. But it's not something I advertise. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, come to me for your extensions. I'd be like,
yeah.
What? Come to me for a perm, but don't come to me for no, I'm just kidding.
For what? A spiral perm?
Huh?
Ooh.
Ooh.
One of my favorite things right now is the women that want to go gray.
Yeah.
I love doing that because I have ADD, if you didn't know that. And
you know, I am an unlicensed therapist. I already diagnosed you.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, right? Like I'm always like, bing, 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 bing. But when I foil hair, it's very meditative. And I can it calms me down. Yeah. Like I can do the tiniest little pieces and it gets me really excited. So when the women started wanting to go gray but it also is coupled with the fact that I've now found a line, which is from California, Pulp Riot.
Oh, that
I absolutely love. And they make it so much easier because they actually have tremendous products for like toning out to a gray color. I mean, it's just like I've never seen anything like it before.
Do you use Redken shades at all?
I don't. I used to, but I found it a little drying.
Really?
You use it? You like it?
I use Redken color gels, which are now called they're called color gel lacquers. They changed the name in the formulation, but the shades EQ has come out with some bitchin' toners, like 10 VVs, like double pigment violet, like they've got a whole VB violet blue, like 7 VB.
Is that what you use? You use all the liquids? Yeah.
I
mean, I remember years ago using it, loving it, being reintroduced to it, and having a tough time with it. And then they're the ones that have the pigments too, yes?
Like the kickers, yellow kicker,
yeah.
red kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why.
So a few years ago, I noticed that the Redken color, when it was the color gels, wasn't covering my gray. Anymore. I would do heat. I would do, I mean, you name it. Like I was like, it wasn't covering stubborn gray. So I stopped. I switched a lot of people over to Goldwell cream for their gray.
Yeah.
And about year and a half ago, I don't know when, Redken changed their formulation for color gels, and it's the lacquers, and they have the NN.
Well, there you go. Maybe things have changed.
So I've switched everybody back to the Redken because it does cover gray better now. So anyway, now we're just chatting hair. People are gonna go, what?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, everybody's like, what? Get your own show, ladies. No, Ed says 7NB, so good. Ed,
cheers to Ed.
Yeah, cheers to Ed. Hey, Lisa Ritigliano, what's up, girlfriend? Hi, Matthew. My brother said, what are your plans to separate clients?
Say that again. What are the plans? What?
What are our plans to separate clients?
Oh, well, let's see.
I love what you said yesterday.
I said a lot. What did I say?
Well, when we talked about the fact that you said, oh, I saw the post about somebody putting up the shower curtains.
Oh, the dividers.
And then I said, that's so funny because my client texted me that was her aunt's salon.
Right.
My mother posted it, but then you made a very great and valid point, which was if you use them, then you have to sanitize those.
Yeah. What are we going to be climbing up on a ladder, wiping down a freaking shower curtain?
That's exactly right, because they're like giant. You didn't say this part because you're classy. They're like giant spit guards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the point?
Sneeze guard. No.
Sneeze guards.
No. Yeah. Like, no. So I'm going to, so my salon is small.
Your salon is like the size. She gave me a tour of her beautiful salon yesterday. So anybody here on the East Coast, her salon looks like the Salon Gossip 1, where it was a long salon, but you have a different configuration of what I was able to have because mine was narrow and I couldn't do even the staggered. You have the two chairs.
That's how they were when I was. That's how they were.
Yeah, but I love it.
Well, the problem is where my station is and the station behind me, it's not staggered enough, and so
I know.
I can't rent that chair out because we'd be butt to butt, like literally. But it's like an extra chair for someone to like put color on. Not anymore because we're gonna have. Oh, Moxie's knocking on the door. Hold on, let's see if Ed's with her. Did you bring your honey? Hi, baby. Did you bring your fella? Oh, it's just you. Hi.
Just
okay. Come here, Moxie. Moxie will go on camera.
Shogi, you ready to see this? Your competition's on. Oh, what are you doing, baby? Look at that cute baby.
Don't be
Moxie,
fooled.
how old is Moxie?
Who knows? No, she's about 6.
Oh, Yogi's going to be 13 in 21 days.
Oh, I'm covered in.
Yeah, she sheds?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she does.
She does? Well,
yeah,
I'm like, either that or we're doing baseball signals. You're like.
No.
Exactly.
So anyway, my clients are going to be spaced apart appropriately. Once we get the actual guidelines, I can't base anything off of what they're doing down in Georgia because it could be different here. It's not
I know.
Country, national, it's amazing how a lot of people don't know that it's like state by state. And so like, how many hours did you have to do to get your
1,200.
1,600 here. 2,000 somewhere else. So if I moved out of state and they required 2,000 hours, guess what? My ass is going back to school.
Me too.
Yeah.
If I moved out to California basically right now and said I was going to go into business with Maureen, I'd have to go back to school for 400 hours. Or do they make you do that, or do they allow you to take a test first to see if you pass or fail?
I don't know. Don't quote me on any of it. You can find it on the California State Board of Barbering and Cosmetology website.
But I would right now. But I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because
You might have to. I don't know.
Like, I think if I were to go to New York, I want to say that New York's might be the same amount of hours, maybe like 100 or 50 more. And what I've learned is that you either get to take the test first to see if you pass because it's so maybe it's because it's so much closer. I don't really
Right.
I don't know. But I
Well,
can't go to New York with my New Jersey license and be considered a licensed stylist. I have to get my New York license.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so once we know what the guidelines are, my clients will be spaced out. I will have a, no contact thermometer
Yeah.
to take temperatures. I'm still looking at them online, trying to find the right one. I think my mother-in-law might be able to order me one because she's got a medical clinic. I've already ordered disposable masks in case someone shows up and doesn't have one of their own. I've ordered extra capes because I don't have a washing machine at my salon. Do you?
Well, here's what I want to say to you. Now, I know you're from California. I don't want to assume. I also drink out of paper straws when I can. But the world now is like, the hell with the turtles, get disposable capes. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm going to give you a food for thought. Although your washing machine is in your garage, mine is not. So that means that I have to take home all of the drapes, all the capes, and bring it with me into my home. And I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm not allowed to have one client share a cape, why am I bringing a petri dish bag of laundry home?
Germs.
I'm like, whoa, no. So I looked and they have disposable plastic capes. Again, I don't think it's environmentally friendly.
So I looked into them. Couldn't do it. I'm like, I'm not shoving all that plastic down in the wasteland. But I did find a company, and I signed up for their email that sells biodegradable paper capes that are made out of maize, like it's a corn. I think it's corn paper. And I was going to buy them. I'm still like you have to like log in and become a certified organic eco, which is fine. But I'm just saying it's kind of a process. And it says that you can buy a pack of 30. It doesn't say how much they are. I don't want to do the plastic ones. I just bought cheap plastic ones that I can come home and disinfect by hand that are, plastic normal ones. Yeah, I feel bad throwing rubber gloves in the trash. It's like,
I know.
Because we're going to be doing this for a long time. And I saw someone post today on Facebook that plastic tablecloths from like the 99-cent store work. People are cutting those and cutting a hole out and doing that. But those you can wash all that stuff. You can sanitize all that stuff and reuse it. Take it home, spray them all with Lysol, leave them outside for, I'm not going to.
Somebody said to me too, what about think about it. Remember, I don't know how it is by where you are, but nail salons used to have like almost cubbies for regular clients, and they would have all their implements in a cubby. And I said, well, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, what if I sent my client home with, I said, look, here's your cape.
Take your cape home and come back with it in a sealed bag or something?
Yeah. But how many people have come to your salon? They're like, shit, I forgot my wallet. I forgot my phone. You know how easy it's going to be? Or you take the risk of having somebody say to you, or not say to you, but imagine you're like, oh my God, I'm going for a haircut. I just got home from work. And then you look over, you're like, shit, I was supposed to wash my cape. I haven't worn it for 4 weeks. It should be fine. So it's like, there's so many variables.
I know.
Not to put you down. I know people are like, wait a minute, where's the fun stuff?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I know. Hi, Andrea.
They should ask us fun questions.
Ask us some fun questions.
They're obviously not starting their 2-drink minimum, right? I
know. We started our 2-drink minimum. If I can get my mother to get on here, but she won't get on because she has an Android. She doesn't know how to get on the thingamajiggy.
Oh.
What are your daughters' names?
Bronwyn and Lucia.
Oh. How do you spell Bronwyn?
Bronwyn.
Wow. Now that's interesting. There's a story behind that.
No, I picked it out of a name book.
I've never heard of it.
And you know what's funny? We talked about this not too long ago. I go, Bronwyn, I remember when you hated your name when you were little. She goes, I know. And she goes, it's just one of those things. It's like people say, oh, wow, how do you spell that? just like you did. And then she'll spell it and they're like, oh, is it a family name? No. Is there a story behind it? She's like, no. She goes, Mom, it's like you took a bunch of consonants and just threw them on a piece of paper.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, no. But actually, it is. So now I told her she should start telling people. There's a character in a book, How Green Was Your Valley or something. I don't know. There was someone in the book named Bronwyn. I go, just say that was your mom's favorite novel. I've never read it. I don't know. Now your name has a story.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have Carly and Courtney. So
Cute.
cute. Yeah. They're just Carly and Courtney. Carly is Carly to me.
I love that.
Yeah. And Courtney's Courtney Page.
You want to hear something weird?
What?
When I was pregnant with Bronwyn, Demi was a name I had written down.
See?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because people say that you look like her?
No.
No, because when I was married to him, my ex-husband used to say I reminded him of her. And you and I have similar structure. So I thought maybe somebody.
How funny. No. And then, okay, and both my daughters, and your mom probably doesn't know this, both my kids' middle name is Perry.
No way. If I had a boy, I wanted to name the Perry either the first or the middle name.
Okay.
I love that name.
So it's a complicated story. But anyway, Perry was, yeah. So they're both Perry. Lucia Perry Mazzarella, Bronwyn Perry Mazzarella.
It's complicated, you're saying?
Yeah.
No, that's not for tonight. But you know what? We should do this again. You want to do this again next Saturday?
I don't know. Let's ask everybody out there. And
do you think we should do this again next Saturday? And maybe we could
what do you guys think? People on the West Coast, people on the East Coast. Should we come back?
Good. I think it'd be fun. We have to get Ed. And I think we're going to try to teach my mother how to get on here. And maybe we could have her on with us.
Okay.
We learn so much more about each other.
I know.
I feel like it's yeah, like we're separated from birth. But we're like.
Oh yeah. Separated at birth. That's a show, right?
I think so. I don't even know.
So I mean, Donna, you do this all the time and you're a comic, so you've already got this in the bag. But if we do this again, you guys think of some cool questions, whether it's hair, whether it's, this whole thing is going to be changing anyway over the next, how we're going to handle doing hair. But if you don't want to talk about hair and you just want to cheers, we'll come back.
We can play Hangman together. We can play, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I love to play games.
Yes, I saw that.
So it would be funny if or maybe we could just see. We have to come up with something like a quiz show or something.
Oh yeah.
We got to come up with something. We're going to work on that during the week.
We have a week. So if we're wanted back, you're always on.
We're wanted back. You're coming back. You're fun. I love you. I think it's so cool that I have a cousin on the West Coast
who does hair, who owns a salon,
owns a salon,
who has a butterfly tattoo, has a February birthday,
eyebrows on,
has roots, has all these things in common. That's
I think
crazy.
It's amazing.
I know.
It's so cool.
I know. You know who would be tickled pink?
Aunt Rita. She would be.
She coordinated all this. You know that.
When is Aunt Rita's birthday?
She was March. Hold on. I get her mixed up with my Aunt Florence. Hold on. Aunt Florence was May 4th. Aunt Rita was March 20. I think she was a Pisces. March 23rd or was she March 24th? Donna would know. Your mom.
Mom, when was Aunt Rita's birthday? My mom's March 16th.
Your mom's a Pisces.
Yeah. I know. There's so many of you. Hi, Dee. What's going on? 23rd. That is a reoccurring number in my life.
23?
Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's a reoccurring number in Kathleen's life.
Really?
Her birthday, 23rd, her daughter. Yeah, she's got 23s all it's weird.
I see 23s everywhere.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
So anyway, how cool is it?
Yeah, 4, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that is cool. We're gonna have to. All right, we'll come up with some stuff. But next Saturday, I think we should do.
Why?
Why?
Because we have nothing but freaking time.
That's right.
We have time to think, and
nothing but alcohol.
But this just shows that quarantine not only doesn't separate you, it can bring people together. Because I've been connecting with clients on the phone and FaceTime and blah blah blah. And you know what? If you're having a beef with a loved one or beef with reach out. Don't have this be the time to keep people apart.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I don't like to have a beef, but
Right.
you know what's funny?
Okay.
Today, really quick, the doorbell rang, and when I was on the phone with you, and it was my client. I want to say thank you, Anne Marie, sent me flowers today, and
Oh,
so I went downstairs and I said to Courtney, "That's so crazy. I wonder why she sent me flowers." She goes, "Maybe because she saw you crying on Facebook Live yesterday."
oh, I know.
I called her and I said, "That was so nice, but why you didn't have to do that?" And she's like, "You make us happy all the time." She's like, "I
Oh,
want to
that's
do
sweet.
something for you." I said, "You just wanted to get your hair done, didn't you?"
She's trying to get in spot number 1.
She is, right? There's so many people like going for the slot number one. It's interesting. I feel like it's like I'm like mafia. Like we're mafia right
If
now.
I walk out and there's a Ferrari in my yard, you're number 1.
I mean, seriously. Seriously.
God, we have like a bidding war. No, just kidding.
Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. Not really.
No. How bad do you want it? Come on. No.
Yeah. How bad are your roots? I've got your formula right here.
Show me your roots.
Yeah, exactly. Prove to me. Prove to me. Well, it's funny because I wanted people, and then I know we got to go because we've been on for 76 minutes.
Stop. Over an hour?
Yeah.
We never shut.
It goes by fast. We both, that's the other thing we have in common.
But how many people are left?
It's probably just you and me talking to each other.
And Kathleen.
Hey,
She probably fell
what's up,
asleep.
Christine? So wait, you want to know? Hey, Ricky Krautman, what's up?
Hi, Ricky.
My daughter's boyfriend's mother is on. She's
Okay.
the most amazing cook ever. One of my
Okay.
favorite things ever is that
Uh-huh.
they date because I get the leftovers.
Wait, what is it?
I get the leftovers.
Of anything she makes?
Yes, because like she'll send home like mac and cheese. She knows I don't eat meat. She's like an amazing, amazing chef cook. And like she
Wow.
loves to cook and she cooks for a big family. And like if they don't want leftovers, guess who gets them? This girl.
Toss them to Donna.
If there's no meat in it, it's like, yeah. I made the best mac and cheese. Oh my god.
My older daughter figured out, she learned how to, figured out a homemade mac and cheese. Oh my, it's like some 4 cheese penne. So good. So good. Okay, so everybody, think of some things you want us to talk about.
Really, really hanging up now. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Donna from the East Coast. You're
Maureen from the West Coast.
And this is Saturday morning. I know. All right. I'll talk to everybody in the morning. Don't go anywhere, Maureen.
Okay. How
All
do
right.
I log out?
No, you stay there for a second. Bye, everybody.